Hello, everybody. Okay, so we're gonna wait for just a few more minutes for everybody to get here. But I hope you guys are all having a good day. And I'm gonna pin there. There we go. Hi guys, welcome, welcome. All right. So wait for everybody to get here. I'm so excited. We're gonna do the Airbrush Coverage today, which is one of my absolute favorite foundations because it is flawless, it is lightweight, and it is smudge proof, which is the best when it comes to having to wear a mask or you're busy and you don't need to worry about touch-ups, all the things. Ooh, Devlin, Ireland, very cool. Thanks for being here, you guys. If you've never seen one of my tutorials before, go ahead and comment that you're a newbie so I can welcome you. I'd be so happy to welcome you, and thank you for being here. Also, you can click the three little dots up here, right-hand corner. You can turn on live notifications. That way you get alerted next time I go live. And after this, I'm actually going to go live and do my hair using the Duo, which is a really, really cool flat iron. It's like perfect for like the hardest to curl hair. So make sure to catch that live right after this one. Makeup for hooded eyes. I always like to do makeup for hooded eyes doing like champagne-y bright colors. Actually, the tutorial I'm going to do today, the two colors I'm going to be using, that would actually be really good for hooded eyes. So make sure to stay tuned. Awesome. Hi, Emily. Thanks for being here. Yay, watching while you work. I won't tell. All right, so like I said, today we're going to use the spray foundation. Awesome. Hi, Patty. Thanks for being here. The spray foundation is amazing for combination skin, dry skin, oily skin, you name it skin. It's incredible. It's very airbrushed. It's very light on your skin. It doesn't feel like you have anything. We like to call it like a second skin because it's an airbrush, comes out of an aerosol can. It feels so amazing going on, and it doesn't look like you have anything on your skin. Yay, awesome. I saw another new, Scotland, very cool. Thanks for being here. Ohio. Got my Kudos coming, but they were out of the spray foundation. So spray foundation is only available in the Kudos. If you live in the US market, it's in full stock, minus a few darker shades. But all of the popular shades are still in stock in the Kudos. They actually reserved all of the stock of the spray foundation to only be for the Kudos, so it didn't sell out, which I was like, good move, guys, because it's such a good deal, especially, so it's 26% savings if you buy the liquid or the BB cream or the stick foundation. It's even more savings if you buy the spray foundation because it is a little bit more. I think it's $42 by itself, but for the Kudos, you get any foundation, you get any brush, and you get any primer. So you get these three things, and you're going to be saving like 30% when you add the spray foundation to it. And you can buy as many Kudos as you want, which I love doing that because I always give primers as like really good teacher gifts or stocking stuffers for my sisters. So I don't ever mind that I like get more than one primer because there's three options. There's a hydrating primer, a mattifying face primer, and then a glorious. And the glorious is good for like combination skin or like normal skin. The mattifying is amazing for combo to oily skin, and then the hydrating obviously is the best for dry skin. So there's lots of options as far as the primers go. And then for the brushes, you get to choose any brush, any facial brush. So I would pick the Kabuki brush because that's, again, the most money. But you can also choose the Tapered blusher brush, the one I swear by for contouring. You can choose the powder concealer brush, which I love for the liquid foundation. And then you can choose the fan brush, which I love for highlight and for setting powder. You can also choose, I'm like spacing on the other ones, the contour brush and stuff. But for me personally, I would stick with one of these four. So that's what I would do. So I'd do spray foundation and Kabuki. I would do stick foundation. Do my stick foundation in my Tapered. I would do my liquid foundation, my powder concealer brush. And then I would do my pressed powder and my fan brush. So you could essentially order 4 kudos. You're going to have 1 duplicate of a primer, but like I said, make them for amazing teacher gifts. Those teachers need all the presents they can get right now with this distant learning. I'm like, good Lord, so hard. So make for amazing teacher gifts. Christmas is right around the corner, you guys. It's 100 days till Christmas. I'm that person. So I'm sorry if you're like, don't talk about it. Your under eye discolor is completely gone. What did you use? Oh, thank you. And I don't take that as rudeness at all. I actually am very proud of the fact that it's gone. But I have been using Younique's eye cream. Younique's eye cream is the best thing to ever happen to me. It's amazing. So the eye cream, they just launched 2 months ago, but I was actually on the product panel, so I have been using it for 2 months longer than it's been available. So this is what your eyes are going to look like in 5 months. So that's pretty incredible considering it took 31 years for them to be so dark and so deep set. So it's so good. It's so hydrating. You use it every morning, every night. Has caffeine in it and peptides, so you put it on underneath the first thing that you do in the morning. So like you wash your face, you use your moisturizer or your rose water, which I use rose water in place of moisturizer, and then I do my eye cream. So eye cream at night and during the day. It's amazing, like literally life-changing. Yes, the eye cream's incredible. It's on my website right here, rayahopebeauty.com, and you can find it under skincare. It's going to be under the targeted section. So make sure to check that out. And if you have any trouble finding anything on my website, feel free to reach out to me. I would be so happy to give you like the exact link that you're looking for. I don't want you having to click around, so just message me. I'd be so happy to help you. Yes, I know, right? I always start Christmas shopping in like October as well. I have a huge family, a lot of women. So I stock up on all the makeup I can get to for Christmas presents because it's always the best. Do you put it under your eyes? Yes, Heidi, you're going to massage it just under my eyes, and then I always take it, so see how my discoloration kind of comes down like that? I always take it just like this. So I massage it in, and then I massage it all the way up just like that for my eye cream. And then I also just started implementing our brightening serum, and I've been using my brightening serum on my cheeks and then also on these little dark spots. I kind of think that that's what's been like the kicker as far as the last couple weeks go, that I've noticed like really drastic changes in my skin. The brightening serum, it's really amazing, and it's hydrating, and it brightens your dark spots, sunspots, acne scars, all those things. Oh, hi, nice. Do you recommend the applicator for the eye cream? To be honest, I don't really use it. I just use my fingers. But if you have very puffy under eyes, I think that it would be a really good product for you. The applicator, it's only I think it's like $16. But yes, you could put it in the fridge and you can kind of press it or just use it to apply. Yes, the spray foundation out of all, perfect, Patty will message you for a color match. The spray foundation out of all of the foundations stays on the best. It is the lightest on your skin. And the spray foundation are 2 of the most full coverage, and it's so easy to apply. So I'm using the Kabuki Brush by Younique, and I love this brush for the application of it because it's dense, so you don't lose out on a lot of product, but it's flexible enough that you can get that really good kind of blending without having to like really try. So I'm using the shade Taffeta today. We went beach camping over this last week for Labor Day, so I got a little tan, which I came home and I used my regular shade and I was like, oh, I guess I got tan. So Taffeta is like my summer shade, and then my winter shade is Lace. So if you're like a similar complexion than I am, those will be your colors. So I use the spray foundation in the shade Taffeta, and then I use the shade Organza in my concealer, which I'll use here in a second. But I want to do half my face because I really want you to see how incredible that coverage is. So incredible, and it's so lightweight. It totally hides any discoloration, evens out my complexion, hides any redness, and it feels like nothing is on your skin. It doesn't dry into a powder finish. It doesn't dry into a cakey finish. It literally feels like nothing is on your skin. And it's amazing for being smudge resistant. So it's perfect if you have to wear a mask or if you're just if you just have a really hard time getting your foundation to stay in place, this is going to be the best option for you. So as you see, I just literally spray it on top of my powder, or I'm sorry, my Kabuki brush, and then just buff in all over just like this. And a bottle of spray foundation will usually last me around 4 months-ish. It kind of depends on how hard you're pushing the spray down. It kind of depends on how often you're using it, how much you're using it. So like for me, I always do 2 coats because I love full coverage. And I love that no matter how much I add, I still can't feel it. So for me, it usually lasts like around 4, I'd say. Can you stick and spray foundation together? You totally could. So you could do this as your base, and then you could do your stick foundation over it, or you could do your BB cream as like your tinted moisturizer, and then your spray foundation over it. So, so many options with that. You can mix and match all of our foundations together, which I love that they're made to like work together. That's why I kind of dove all in with Younique, because I really loved the spray foundation, or the liquid foundation when that first came out. And then I tried a different pressed powder and it just didn't settle right on my skin. So I used Younique's and I loved how they really worked together. Yes, the spray foundation is amazing for dry skin, oily skin, you name it, any type of skin, it's amazing for. So yes. And then I saw some other questions. No, not a new tattoo, very old. Let's see. Aw, thank you, Brenda. You're so sweet. Yes, the pre-makeup routine definitely matters when it comes to all foundations, but especially the spray foundation. So my pre-makeup routine, like I said, I swear by for making a really big difference. So Kabuki Brush must have, you guys, for the kudos. So before I put any makeup on, like I said, oh, I know, I forgot to put my wedding. I always take them off because I have psoriasis, so I can't like sleep with rings on. My hands swell. But I just forgot to put them on today. So the pre-makeup routine, I always do setting spray, primer, setting spray. I swear by that routine. It literally holds your makeup in place and makes your skin look so flawless and full coverage, even before you put any makeup on. Not full coverage, flawless. Full coverage skin. So you're gonna wash your face in the morning. Here's the routine. Wash your face, use your rose water, use your eye cream, setting spray, primer, setting spray, foundation. And if I just confuse the heck out of you, please reach out to me here on Facebook. Send me a message. I'd be so happy to help answer any questions you may have. So just reach out to me here on Facebook. All right, so now I'm going to use my Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Organza. I always warm up my concealer between my fingers, and then I'm going to apply this on my under eye, and then wherever I had any fun little hormonal blemishes. I'd like turn 30 and my skin is like, ah! Anybody else? Aw, thank you, Trudy. I so appreciate that. Try the BB cream under loose foundation. Ooh, love that combo. Thank you guys so much for sharing. I seriously so appreciate that. Tammy, yes, I will send you a message. And if I tell you or I comment to you that I'm messaging you and you still don't see a message, look in your requested folder and then also shoot me a message and my message most likely will pop up. There's been so many times where I would get comments like, you haven't messaged me yet, and then I'm like trying to get a hold of you, but with Facebook, if we're not like friends on Facebook, my message goes to a little folder called a requested folder, to where messages of people that is not on your friends list go. So make sure to check that area out because you probably have a message from me waiting. Do you use a lighter concealer over your foundation or do they have to be the same color? I prefer that they're a lighter color so you get this really nice brightening effect. It also kind of elongates your under eye, which is really going to help hide any dark circles if you are struggling with dark circles. So I would recommend going down at least one shade. However, you can do the same shade. Just send me a selfie facing window and I can give you a recommendation. But the shade Organza is one of my absolute favorite colors for a lot of skin tones because it has very subtle pink undertones to it, which pink undertones cancel out like dark colors like blue and purple. So I love how it covers really well for dark circles. So for me, the shade Organza for a lot of people actually works the best. The setting spray is going to be under face and under setting. So make sure to click that. And then again, if you have any trouble on my website, please reach out to me. I'm so happy to help you guys. 30, my skin's a teenager. I know, right, Courtney? Yes, you can totally mix them together, Tammy. Oh, thank you. I haven't tried the new concealer yet, but I have some girlfriends who are presenters also, and I have one in particular, and she is like so picky. She like doesn't like anything ever until she gives it a try for like a month, and she loves it. Off the bat, I was like, Negative Nancy, you like this? So if she likes it, holy cow, I can't wait to try it. So stay tuned on that. It actually launched today. Launched today if you're a presenter. Another reason to join. But it launches to the public October 1st. I know, I'm so excited for the new concealer because it has peptides in, or caffeine, and I was just telling my girlfriends about it. It has vitamin E in it. It has so many amazing things. I didn't even know that they can put in concealer. So I'm super excited because the caffeine that's in our eye cream, they took a lot of the product or a lot of the ingredients that are in our eye cream and they put it in our concealer. So I'm like so excited, one, for the healing properties of it. So it heals your eyes as you wear concealer. Sign me up. But it also has really full coverage, so I'm super excited for it. So I can't speak today. October 1st is when it launches, and if you want to be on my first to know list, make sure that you send me a text message here on my phone number, which is 25456. That's the number, and then you're gonna text. I probably look so beautiful right now. You're going to text Rhea Hope to that phone number, and it will opt you in to receive my text messages. So I only send texts when things launch or when things restock. So make sure that you text me right there, 25456, and when it launches October 1st, you'll get my direct link and you can buy it. So you don't miss out. And then right now, what I'm doing is I'm using the Touch Behold setting powder. And I'm just using this all over, and this is my like favorite product for one, preventing any movement of my makeup if I have to wear a mask or anything like that. And I also really love it because I have oily skin, so I love that this is going to absorb any of the oils that may be pushing against my foundation, making them come off or making them look more greasy or more oily or anything like that. So that was the Touch Behold setting powder. So this is in combination with the spray foundation. These two things are the best when it comes to preventing any transferring or any movement. So if you are struggling with any of that, I have setting powder all over me. Make sure to grab those. If I'm satin, what concealer would I get? The shade Velour, Jamie. Did you end up ordering it today? Yes, I did. Is there a lot of money involved becoming a presenter? No, you can message me and I can give you more info on joining. Yay, awesome, Jenny. For the whitening kit, do they ship to Canada? Good question. I think they do, actually, Amanda. You can message me, Amanda. I'll give you the link. What can I ask mature women do for brightening under eyes without creasing? Highly recommend the new concealer. It's been incredible for anti-creasing. And then also I would maybe dust with a setting powder instead of baking. So what I did was I took a blending bud and I kind of compressed it down. You're going to want to use like a tapered brush like this, and you're going to pat your setting powder on. I think that will be a really good tip for you, or you can always use a pressed powder and set it that way too. But Lisa, feel free to reach out to me here on Facebook and I'd be happy to walk you through it. What is good foundation? I'm 53. Elizabeth, it really just depends if you have oily skin or dry skin. We have so many amazing options, so feel free to shoot me a message here on Facebook and I'd be so happy to help get you all set up with a personalized recommendation. Elizabeth, message me. I'd be so happy to help get you a little regimen that's not going to make you look cakey, because this makeup is so incredibly silky soft, such as this product right here. So this is the pressed powder. I'm using it in the shade Taffeta, which actually just restocked. Hallelujah. So if you are a similar complexion than I am, definitely make sure you grab this. This is hands down the best setting product, pressed powder on the market, hands down. I have tried so many pressed powders and I always look dry or feel tight or look powdery. This is the only pressed powder I've ever used that doesn't do that. So again, this was the Mineral Touch Pressed Powder, and I use the shade Poplin or Taffeta depending on which shade I'm using, but I swear it is so, so good. And I love our pressed powder too because it's more of like a finishing powder rather than a pressed powder, meaning it doesn't give you so much coverage that you feel heavy or look powdery, but it just simply gives you this really soft airbrush look. Like, how soft does my skin look? Is that not amazing? Oh, I love it. Let's see, what brush are you using for the pressed powder? I have it actually pinned in my comments and in the description if you need the link. Heather, message me and I'll give you any link you need, but I actually have it pinned right here in my comment and then also in the description of the tutorial. What pressed powder do I need? You would want the shade Jacquard for you. All right, so now for contouring. So my favorite product for contouring is actually the same product, a pressed powder, but this is in the shade called Twill, and I'm using the amazing, glorious Tapered blusher brush. This is my favorite brush for contouring. It does all the work for you. It's a perfect amount of tapered. It's the perfect amount of like roundness. It's so amazing. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go from the top of the ear towards the corner of the mouth, and you're going to take it first horizontally, and you're just going to very lightly, light-handed is key, just drag this back and forth. Just swish, okay? Now you already see that line forming. You could stop there. If you want a very subtle contour, you can achieve that. Just very subtly, soft back and forth. I love a bold contour. So I'm going to go ahead and go over it one more time, but this time I'm going to go vertically and I'm going to swirl over that, pushing just ever so slightly harder. And this is really going to give me that really gorgeous warmth to my skin. It's also going to make my makeup look like it matches better, and it's also going to thin out my complexion. Click that little thumbs up or say, yes, I see it, if you see the difference on the two sides. No contour versus contour. See that? It really does thin out this side. My under eye looks brighter, tighter, more youthful. Amazing. And I hate when people say, oh, I'm too old to contour. You are not too old to contour. You could do it soft and subtly. It really is flattering on your complexion. So again, top of the ear, towards the corner of the mouth, and then working horizontally, back and forth, swish, 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 if that makes more sense. And then once you've swished, then you're going to turn it horizontally, or vertically, sorry, and swirl, 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 swirl. And that's gonna warm up that complexion. Isn't that so pretty and so soft? So this, again, was the pressed powder in the shade Twill. And I love contouring with this. Although it's a pressed powder, I love it because it's so soft, it's so subtle, it gives you that really gorgeous warmth to your skin without making you look muddy or dirty or overbearing on it. And it's matte, so it's so, so pretty. I love it. From Ireland, awesome. Thank you. Yes, definitely worth a try. And the pressed powder that I'm using is actually both of these are part of the kudos. So even more incentive to get it. I need the pressed powder. What shade? Linda, you'll be the shade Jacquard. Yes, the phone number is 25456. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and let me know if you guys need any other links or anything, but you can find it right here pinned in the comments. I never contoured until I started watching you 2 years ago. Game changer. Oh my gosh, right? All right, so now for around the jawline, so important as well. You're going to go from the bottom of the ear, and then you're going to stop like where you stopped for your contour. So just around this corner. If you have a rounder face, you'll still kind of go around just from bottom of the ear, stop where the contour. It doesn't matter if you have a sharper jaw or not. All that matters is you go from bottom of the ear, and then you go just like this. And my watch is about to fall off. How do you color match? All I need is a selfie facing a window. So make sure to send me a selfie facing a window, and then just let me know if you have dry skin, oily skin, and I can give you a full recommendation based on that. And then we have a love it guarantee too. So if you don't love anything for any reason, if you try contouring and you're like, nope, you could always return it for your money back. That's no problem. And then no matter where you live, whether you live in Ireland, whether you live in the UK, Canada, Mexico, you can all shop from my website. It's like anywhere in the world right here, pinned in the comments. And then also if you want to type it into your web browser, if that's easier, you just type in RheaHopeBeauty.com is my website. Aw, thank you, Lori. I really do. What is the link? Do I find the brush for setting powder? Message me and I can give that to you, Sarah. If you're linen, what shade for powder? The shade Tweed. My face would be one big sit if I put that much makeup on. You'd be surprised that this makeup is actually extremely breathable, and in every foundation that Younique has, there's actually an ingredient in it that prevents it from falling into your pores, causing irritation and bacteria. So as long as you're washing your makeup brushes, you will not break out. So yes, if you need any recommendations or anything, just message me. I know, isn't that a really cute little wrap bracelet? I pinned the link to this in the comments and in the description. Thank you. All right, so now for blush, I'm going to use the shade Sisterly, which is my absolute favorite color. It is gorgeous because it has this really pretty like sheen to it. So it almost acts like a highlight and a blush all in one. So I just smile and then I'll just tap this on the apple of my cheek working up to the hairline just like this. Isn't that so pretty? I love it because it's very soft and subtle. It doesn't look like I'm wearing like a heavy blush or like I look like a clown. It just looks so subtle and it really illuminates your cheek structure. Okay, so now for highlight, I'm going to use this product right here. This is called the Touch of the Mode Luminizer, and this is the cream to powder. I'm going to use the shade Lustrous, and I'm just going to massage it on my hand like this, and then I'm just going to very light-handedly pat this on the highest parts of my cheekbone. This is one of my favorite products for highlight because it is a cream but dries into a powder finish. So this is going to be the best product if you have crow's feet or mature skin over here. So it's a cream base, so it's not going to accentuate your fine lines. Can I have a color match, please? I would love to help you with that. Chiffon and Liquid would I be in the powder? Jacquard, Rhonda. The pressed powders are so incredible because they're amazing for blending out and they're very neutral. So you can actually be like even someone who wears chiffon or eyelet or satin will all be Jacquard. But feel free to message me here on Facebook if you have any questions. Okay. Okay, so once I've applied that on the highest parts of my cheekbones, I always like to take like any kind of brush to really blend it out. So I'm going to take whatever's left over on the brush from yesterday and pop that on the bridge and tip of my nose. And then I'll just go over it with a little bit heavier of a hand and kind of blend out that cream. Just like that. Thank you so much. Is Tulle the next color up from Scarlet? That's correct, Elizabeth. Yes, Erica. Which one of the foundations do you use the most? Ooh, that's a hard question. I go live to do these tutorials a lot, and I like to switch up the options. So I like to teach you guys how to use each different foundation option in case you have a different skin type than what I'm talking about that day. But if I wasn't live, I would be probably using the liquid foundation. For me, I love the liquid, and that one's my favorite. Hello, hi Lori. What is the difference between the two luminizers? So one's a powder and one's a cream to powder. So one's like one looks like this, like a powder, and then one is going to be like a stick. But both are amazing. Both are really illuminating. Confused with which powder goes where. Feel free to message me here on Facebook. I'd be so happy to help you walk through the routine of the makeup. And that's why I love what I do. I used to be so intimidated by the girls at like Sephora and Ulta. I never felt comfortable going in there and asking questions. And it wasn't until I started my little business that that's like what I strive for. I want you to feel comfortable coming to me with your makeup and skincare questions, buying the product from me, and then when you get it in the mail, you can reach out to me and ask me like, how do I use this again? Or what order do I put it in? Like, I'm here to help you every step of the way, not just to show you how to use it. So please reach out to me here on Facebook if you have any questions with your Younique makeup. And like I said, make sure that you're shopping from my website so I can help you, which is RheaHopeBeauty.com, or I pinned it in the comments and in the description. If you guys need to be color matched or have any questions, please comment color match in the comments so that way we can message you. But be sure to check your requested folder. If you still don't see a message from me, please send me one and it will auto-populate our messages. So how to message me is you just like click on my face, a little description window will pop down and you'll tap on my name and the name will take you to my Facebook page. Once you get to my Facebook page, you'll see an option to be able to send me a message. Let me see if I missed any comments. Yes, Debbie, I will absolutely message you. For setting powder, you'll just use the translucent setting powder. I clean my makeup brushes. I try to clean my makeup brushes once a week, but to be honest, it ends up being like every other week. And I use a laundry detergent bar called Zote, Z-O-T-E. I actually have a tutorial on how I clean them on my YouTube channel and then also on my Instagram. So if you go to my Instagram, which is Rhea Hope, make sure you're all following there and you're catching the Instagram stories, which all you have to do is click on my profile picture on Instagram and then the stories will begin to play. I have a tutorial on my IGTV on Instagram. Yes, they are anti-aging. Aw, thank you so much, Donna. Yes, I will definitely message you for a color match. Order my kudos and my bunny buds. Yay! Tammy, you're going to want to message me. So you're going to want to click on my face. A little description window will pop down and you can be able to send me a message. So for eyebrows, I'm just quickly throwing them on. So I'm using the brow pencil in the shade Medium. I actually have just worked on a just a brow tutorial, so I'll have that up for you guys soon. That covers kind of like how I do it and, you know, the application process of it all. But extremely easy, especially when you use the brow pencil. This is the shade Medium, but I love it because it's water resistant. It's super dainty and easy to use. It's amazing. No, my eyebrows are not microbladed. I use our Esteem Lash Serum. It's under lashes. It makes your lashes grow. I use the Esteem Lash Serum on my eyebrows every night, and it literally makes them grow so bold and thick. It's so good. All right, so now for today's eye look, we're going real simple today. I'm actually going to do the kind of like purpley eye look. So I'm going to go in with this color right here, which is Agile. And I'm going to grab that on my blending brush. And I'm going to go straight in with this. Now, this eye type of look is one of my favorites because there is no skill involved. There is no being too hard on yourself. No matter how you put it on, it looks good. The one product you're going to want is this one right here, which is called the blending brush. Perfect, Kaylee, I'll message you. So again, as I said before, comment color match in the comments and I can send you a color match. And always make sure you're shopping right here on my website. RheaHopeBeauty.com is where you can find all of the makeup and the skincare and the tools I'm using. Everything has a love it guarantee, so if you don't love anything for any reason, you can always return it. And then if you have any trouble with your makeup, you can always reach out to me here on Facebook. I'd be so happy to help you guys with your application or questions or anything like that. No, I haven't tinted my eyebrows at all or anything like that. My natural hair color is actually this dark brown. Tammy, you're going to tap on my face. A little window will pop down and you'll see my name, Rhea Hope, or Rhea Coleman, depending where you're watching. And once you tap on my name, it's going to take you to my Facebook page. And there's an option to message me there. Oh, thank you. I feel like my eyebrows look a little crazy today. But the brow pencil, you guys, I'm telling you that brow pencil is the easiest product to use ever. And it's only $19. So good. My big face. Yes, tap on my big face. Can you help me with color match? I would love to, Ashley. Okay, so I'm just using the blending brush and we're just going over into the crease. I always swirl this outside corner and then bring it in, and look at how pretty that is. It's just so soft and it has these really pretty purpley hues to it. This is the shade Agile. So once you've done that, now I'm going to go in with this other color, which I'm so excited just restocked. So you can buy the eyeshadows in a quad, which you get to pick all the colors, or you can buy them individually like this. And I believe it's only $14 for them individually. So I'm going to use this color right here, which is the shade Optimistic. You guys, are restocked. So I'm going to use my crease brush for this step, and I'm going to press this on the inner corner of my eye, just like this. And look how it like illuminates that little inner corner. Isn't that so pretty? So again, I'm going to take this and I'm going to tap it on. It's more, this one, maybe because I've had it for so long, it's kind of a looser pressed powder, but, or a pressed eyeshadow. I'm just going to tap that on the inner corner, just like that. And that was the shade Iridescent. So all we have on our eyes is Iridescent and Agile. And then now I'm going to take my eyeliner in the shade Perfect, which is one of my favorite eyeliners. It is so good. I love it because it has a really pointed tip. and it makes it just so easy to use. So it's like a little dagger. But because of the way that the little applicator is shaped, it makes doing this so simple. So even if you feel like you stink at doing eyeliner, I'm telling you, this eyeliner, you will be a professional. That's never been my strong suit, to be honest. Eyeliner, never been my go-to. But this makes me feel like I can do it. So again, this was the liquid eyeshadow, the Dip and Draw eyeshadow in the shade Perfect. And it's just a simple black. And it's really cool too, because if you mess up, you can actually just like scratch it off. It peels really nicely and really easily. Unlike a lot of the liquid eyeliners I've used in the past, they like smear and smudge. So I'm like, oh no, I messed up and now it's everywhere. It doesn't do that. Hallelujah. All right, so now I'm going to take my eyeliner. This is just like the Precision pencil in the shade Perfect, and this is one of my favorite eyeliner pencils because it stays where you put it, and it's only $15. So we're going to go over the eyeliner just like this, above and below, just like so, and it stays where we put it. Thanks. Just super, I feel like it's a very just simple, doable eye look, which I'm all about the simple and doable. So before I'm done, I always sweep away any eyeshadow that may have fallen, and then I always take my blending bud and I just kind of bounce this off my face, just like that. Tammy will message you, don't worry. So that will pick up any eyeshadow that may have fallen. So very soft, very pretty. And then now what I'm going to do before I do my lashes and my lips is I always take my setting spray. And once again, this is going to be so important if you have to wear a mask all day. It's going to prevent transferring. It's also going to add a little bit of moisture into your foundation, which is going to help it to look even more natural and softer. So the setting spray is probably my most used product throughout my entire makeup routine. Like I said, I use it before and after my primer, and I use it with my setting powder, and I use it to set my makeup. And the bottle will usually last me like 6 to 7 months with using it every single day 3 times. So it really lasts for a long time. All right, so once we've dried, now I'm going to go in with my lash primer. So just like they joke, it's a crime not to prime. Same goes for your eyelashes. So this is going to be incredible if you're trying to grow out your eyelashes. It gives you, 1, so much length, but 2, it adds so much hydration to your eyelashes, so it's going to help to make them stronger. So again, very, very important if you're trying to grow your lashes out. So just like that, just one little coat on there. And then what you want to do is you want to use your Twisted Mascara. What is cool about this Twisted Mascara, not only does it have incredible separation from these teeny tiny little teeth, but it also is infused with biotin, argan oil, and keratin. So it helps your lashes to grow while you're wearing it. So if you, again, are trying to grow those lashes out, this is going to be your BFF. So you're not only getting that amazing length and gorgeous separation with your mascara, but you're also making your lashes grow while you wear it. So I always do one good coat from the base of the lash all the way up, just like that. I'll show you how to get mascara off your face next. And then you're going to untwist the top. Look how cool this is. Oh. Comes with this teeny tiny little wand, which is so perfect for getting those inner corner lashes. And finally, a mascara you can use on the bottom lash line that doesn't smear or smudge or give you raccoon eyes. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And then I always love to take this on the tips. Just like that. And then you can do as many coats of this as you're wanting. But look at those lashes, you guys. Is that not amazing? Oh, so much length and volume, it's crazy. It's the same formula as the Epic Mascara. The difference is that it has what the Esteem Lash Serum has in it. So it's like the Esteem Lash Serum and the Epic Mascara all in one. So for me, personally, it is like the most smudge-proof mascara I've ever used. But it's not waterproof, so you don't have like a hard time taking it off at the end of the night. I always just use our cleansing stick to take it off. Yes, absolutely, Erica. Please send me a message here on Facebook and I'd be so happy to help you. All right, so I always do the base with the tiny applicator, and then I always do these inner lashes, and then I'll kind of graze along the tips, and then I go along the bottom lash line. Just like that. And like I said, it doesn't smudge, doesn't smear, doesn't give you raccoon eyes. So, so good. Yeah, so this is called the Twisted Mascara. And then like I said, you can use the Love It Guarantee as well. So if you get it, you try it, you don't love it, you can always return it for your money back. So that's a Twisted Mascara, which is available on my website right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. I also have a ton of other slower tutorials on my Instagram. So make sure that you're following me on Instagram. My name there is Rhea Hope, and that you watch the Instagram stories. All right, so now that our eyes are done, key part on getting mascara off your face, leave it. Let it fully dry, and then I'll show you how to take it off without messing up all of your makeup. So we're going to do a really fun, very affordable, simple pink lip today. What I'm going to use is called Punchy in the lip liner. These lip liners are only $15. They last for forever. They're creamy, they're matte, they're smudge proof. They're amazing if you have to wear a mask because they don't smudge, they don't smear, smudge and smears. They don't go anywhere. So I'm going to go from the outline. So wherever my lip line ends, that's where I put my pencil. Just like that. And we're going to go all the way up, all the way this way. And same thing on top. But look at how it just glides, you guys. It's so creamy. And then we're going to fill in. So, so affordable and so gorgeous, and it's matte too. All right. Isn't that so pretty? I love this color. Which again is the shade Punchy. Not pretty? Only 15 bucks, and you get this really soft matte lip look. But you can also do this with any of the lip liners too. So now that we've waited for our mascara that we got on our face to dry, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my spoolie side of my brow pencil, and you're going to very, very lightly scratch, scratch, scratch. Voila, like it never happened. I know, isn't that pretty? And that's the whole makeup look. So thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, thanks, Brian. You look like a very outstanding citizen. All right, so make sure that you, I'm distracted now, but make sure that you go to my website right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. If you have any questions, if you need help purchasing any products, if you need to be color matched, anything under the sun, please reach out to me here on Facebook. I went ahead and I left my link to my makeup, to my necklace, to my little band, everything, my big powder brush, all of the links are right here pinned in the comments and in the description. So if you guys need any help, like I said, please reach out to me here on Facebook. I'd be so happy to help you. Make sure you give my page a thumbs up and follow here on Facebook by searching Rhea Hope. And then make sure you go and follow me over on Instagram. My name there is Rhea Hope as well. And I try to make it super simple. Pinterest, YouTube. You can follow me on all the platforms, which again, all you have to do is search Rhea Hope. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Tomorrow I will probably be doing a more like mom on the go, maybe with BB cream. I like to kind of mix it up. So make sure you're always tuning back in here on Facebook to catch any of the new tutorials. I'm actually going to be going live in about 5 minutes. I'm going to clean up my makeup and I'll go live to do my hair. We'll comb my hair together. So make sure you come back here in about 5 minutes and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.